CBS presents this program in color.
This is Match Game 74, production number 0289. Take one. Get ready to match the stars. Scoey Mitchell, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Elaine Joyce, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now, the star of Match Game 74, Gene Rayburn.
Yay! Hot dog! Oh, I love it.
Usually I go over and give Elaine a little kiss. But I ain't gonna kiss you. Have you all gone bananas?
No.
Hi, y'all.
They were dancing all night above us, so we've moved upstairs.
And they've moved downstairs. Well, now listen, we can't change the names. You've got to do musical chairs, and everybody gets back in his own place,
Okay.
or I'm gonna have a temper tantrum.
Okay.
All right, ready, go, change.
Now, here's the bad news. I'm not moving.
All right.
Awfully nice meeting.
There's a tiger in your, okay.
You don't miss anything,
tank.
do you?
No, I don't. All
It's
right.
not the same, is it, honey?
Ready?
We're all ready.
Okay.
Opening, cute.
Yes, cute. It looked funny backstage when they says Scoey Mitchell and your face come up or what, I don't know. Anyway, are you all set?
I used to be a blonde.
You used to be a blonde? What made you change?
He didn't have any fun.
Your mother. Blondes have more fun. Okay, here are two players, Rosemary Reed and Bob Herman here. All right.
Fine.
Rosemary Reed has won $5,600. She's being challenged by Bob Herman. At this moment, in the middle of round two, he's ahead, 4-0. You've got one question to go here. If you score 4, you'll tie. 5 will win the game. Let's see how it turns out. Come back right after this message.
Ah,
Grease-stained overalls? I can't clean these grimy kids' clothes all alone. I need help.
Kids' clothes too tough for you?
Who are you?
I'm Magic. Magic pre-wash. Those stains can't resist me. Spray me on. Wait a minute or two and wash as usual. Magic pre-wash is made especially to loosen tough stains kids grind in.
You're right.
I'm Magic.
Magic Pre-Wash with lemon fragrance. Loosens stains like magic.
Enjoying the great outdoors, Nose?
No, this allergy. Sorry.
It's okay, Nose. You ought to try 4-way nasal spray.
Would that help my sneezing and my watery eyes?
Yeah, and your stuffiness, too. In fact, 4-way gives you the fastest decongestant relief possible.
That fast?
You can't get faster relief at any price.
That's a blast, Stacy.
Name's Seymour, Nose.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Now in 2 forms, regular and mentholated.
All right. Now we're all set to carry on here and see what happens here. Rosemary, you ready? Okay.
oh,
Everybody plays. This is Rosemary's
baby.
final.
This is Rosemary's baby.
This is her final question. Last Christmas Eve, just before leaving the North Pole, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer blanked his nose. Last Christmas Eve, just before leaving the North Pole, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer blanked his nose. That seems like a reasonable thing to me. Just before leaving the North Pole, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer blanked his nose.
You mean leaving the North Pole or leaving for the North Pole?
No, leaving to
The
come
North
down here to my
From the
house and
North
come down the
Pole.
chimney.
from?
From the North Pole.
Okay, sweetheart. Anything you say.
All right, the upper tier is ready, and so is the lower tier, and we call on Rosemary Reed. Last Christmas Eve, just before leaving the North Pole, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer blanked his nose.
Broke.
He broke his nose?
That's why he busted it like a light bulb.
Oh. Does it say that in the song, Rosemary? I don't remember all the lyrics. We'll find out. Broke his nose is what she said. Scully, what'd you say?
Well, knowing how the weather is at the North Pole, I figure he may have had to blew his nose.
He blew his nose. See, there's a little touch of humor there, because blue is a color. Blue, oh, I don't know.
Now that's the end of it. I spoke to you earlier in the week.
You better come up with a better answer, because he's going to do the same thing to you.
I have a better answer than Sweet Rosemary and a better answer than Rotten Scully.
What?
I have froze it.
Froze it. Froze his nose.
Oh, now don't be hateful.
Yeah.
I'll get you all in the parking lot.
You can tear that up and throw it on her head now. Now you've got to match everyone remaining, Rosemary, to stay in the game. The 4 remaining celebrities. Charles broke his nose, is what she said. Blew his nose, so Bob Herman wins the game. Congratulations.
Oh, I'm glad I
You get started with $100. What do you have there?
Polish.
Polished his nose.
Polish.
Okay, Rosemary, you're going to be leaving here with $5,600. How's that make you feel?
Great.
Good. Nice to have met you. Many thanks for being with us. Rosemary Reed.
Hello to the baby.
Don't forget to write.
Okay. Now, Bob, here's the way it goes. You can win over $5,000 here, if all goes well for you. And shall we begin?
I sure hope so.
All right. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Ben blank. The answer that audience gave most often is worth $500 to you if you match it. Then if you match that next one, it's $250. If you match the answer that's in that bottom slot, you get $100. Which celebrities would you like to get an assist from?
Charles?
Ben Casey.
Ben Casey, he says. There's one.
Richard?
What do you say, Richard?
You're really a school teacher. You didn't even look at me when you said my name.
Richard?
Just
shape up, Richard.
That's right.
What?
You hamburger. Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin.
A tall fellow with a kite.
Ben-Hur. Only wait for answer.
Ben-Hur. So you've got Ben-Hur, Ben Franklin, Ben Casey. You may choose one of those or give us one of your own. Bob, what do you want to do?
I think I'll try Ben-Hur.
You try Ben-Hur. I put $2 on Ben-Hur once. Okay, Ben-Hur's the answer you're looking for, the answer Fanny gave you. Let's find out if it's up there. And if so, where? First, may we see the $100? Don't ding until I'm finished talking. How dare you ding
tell
in the
him,
middle
fat
of a
lady.
sentence there?
Gene.
What?
Could be someone at the door and you'll be so embarrassed.
Oh, yeah. Would you answer the door, Joe? All right. May we see the $100 response? Now, that's the time to do
There
it.
he
There's
is.
Ben
God
Franklin.
bless him.
Who gave you that answer? Richard gave you that. Oh, that's right.
$100.
Okay, for $100. All right, still looking for Ben-Hur. Here's the $250 response. There it is!
Ben Gay.
Ben Gay. Ben Hogan.
Ben Gay.
Yeah, Ben Gay, Ben Hogan. There are a lot of good Bens
It's
there.
Ben
All right.
Gay.
What do you think, audience?
Gay!
Gay?
Gay!
The whole audience?
Ben Casey.
Ben Casey.
Ben Casey.
All right, let's find out. Here's the $500 response.
Bend over.
Ben
Benjamin.
Okay. Ben Casey. Charles gave you that answer, didn't he? They ignored you, Charles.
What do you think I'm wearing this captain's hat to mislead people? I'm the captain.
All right. And a very knowledgeable one you are. Hey, why are you wearing that captain's hat?
I'm the captain.
Oh, all right. Okay. Now, you've got $250, Bob. That means you play for 10 times that amount now, or $2,500. To collect that amount, however, you've got to match one celebrity exactly head-to-head. Which one will it be?
Charles.
Charles, get ready to write. You face me, Bob. Here we go. The $2,500 question is as follows. Blank Ray, R-A-Y. Blank Ray. Or blank Ray. Blank Ray. R-A-Y. think the captain is going down with the ship.
He was on the Titanic for years.
That's right. Okay, Charles finally made up his mind. Bob, now we need a response from you which you think will match his answer. What do you say? Blank ray.
Sun.
Sun ray. Why are you booing him? It might be a winner, you never know. Charles, for $2,500, may we see a response?
I said X-ray.
X-ray. You like X-ray better? Did you think of that choice? Really? Well, there are a couple of good ones there. Sun ray, he had that. X-ray is another good one. Okay, you're up to $350, and you'll meet another player right after we meet up with this message of interest.
Now remember, never cut the lettuce, gently tear it.
Good cooks
Do you want to try it?
learn to be good cooks. And one thing every good cook should know about is Bacos. Crunchy, delicious bits of bacon-like flavor that add an extra something to eggs, vegetables, potatoes, just about anything.
Wow, it's
Bacos. They make what's good better.
Mom, they love our salad.
Sometimes I think I'd rather just disappear and never come back than think up something new for dinner every night. That's what's so good about this new hamburger pizza dish. I knew the kids would be crazy about anything called pizza. But you know what? My husband fell for it, too. Look at these big macaroni wheels with a terrific pizza sauce. And it's less than 40 cents a serving, including the price of hamburger. It's a new hamburger helper dinner mix. You really ought to try it.
Many of our contestants are chosen from our studio audience for future shows, so if you'd like to be a contestant, simply write to us. Enclose a self-addressed stamped envelope, mail to Tickets, Match Game 74 at CBS Television City, 7800 Beverly Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90036.
Rosemary Taylor needs the Sears Arbor because the center section gives for easy breathing.
Oh!
Betty Hodges needs the Arbor because the strap stretches when she reaches for Aristotle. When Lee Revson wears the seamless Arbor for the natural look, even her husband says,
Ah.
The Sears Arbor in seamless lace, traditional lace, or tricot, on sale now.
If you suffer from occasional attacks of bronchial asthma, you know tablets, capsules, or liquids can take 15 minutes to work. You want relief that starts in seconds. You want Broncaid Mist. Broncaid Mist speeds directly to your lungs, opens clogged air passages in seconds, helps release trapped air so you breathe freely, in and out. So the next time bronchial asthma attacks, fight back. Reach for Broncaid Mist, the fastest relief possible.
Bob Herman, are you ready to start another game? Yep. Okay, then let's present another player we're very pleased to have with us, Maureen Ballas. How are you? You know Bob Herman? Where are you from, Maureen, and all that?
I'm from Mission Viejo. I'm a housewife and mother. I have a little boy, Danny, who's 15 months old, and my husband is an elementary school teacher.
Okay. All right, you ready to have a go at this?
Yes.
You have a chance to see this program?
All the time.
Atta
Oh,
girl.
yes.
Okay, I'll push a button and reveal our first round questions and ask you to make a selection.
B, please.
B. Everybody plays. New game, folks.
All right.
The hotel clerk said, "This strongman's convention is terrible. Last night, the people in 709 got drunk and threw the blank out the window." There was a strongman's convention in the hotel. And the clerk said, "It's terrible. Last night, the people in 709 got drunk and threw the blank out the window." You
I
finished?
hate that
Oh,
question.
yeah.
That's not a bad question.
I don't like it, though.
It gives free rein to your
You
imagination.
know, it just is a question of personal taste.
And you're a creative person. Isn't that true?
Yep.
I'm trying to...
All right, upper tier is ready, lower tier. Fanny is dragging. Now she's ready. Okay, Maureen.
Fanny's been dragging for the last 5 years.
The hotel clerk said, this strongman's convention is terrible. Last night, the people in 709 got drunk and threw the blank out the window.
The bed.
The bed. Apparently, the audience would have said bed if they had been participating. Scully, what do you say?
Well, you know, when you said strongman.
Yeah.
In 709?
In 709.
Well, I just...
P.U.
Now, wait a minute. Let's hear it first before we have any editorial
I
comment.
said they threw 708 out there.
That's a good answer. I like that answer.
I didn't
P.U.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, right?
Yes!
All right. You better have a funnier one than that if you say P.U. to that. There.
P.U.
Come on now.
You'll be sorry you turned on me earlier. I said bad.
Bad.
Oh, that was so obvious.
Yes. Charles, what did you say?
There were twin beds.
Twin beds. Okay. I don't know. Yes,
But Gene, these guys were so strong that they just threw the whole convention out the window.
Everything went out the window.
Yeah.
Beds, pianos, everything. They're booing you too. There.
Bill means good to me.
Yeah. All right. What do you say, Richard?
I say that Maureen is so delightful.
She is.
Even though I could have gone for 708, it wouldn't have gotten any bigger a laugh because he already did it. So I wrote pass.
Yeah, okay. Yes, ma'am. Tiger lady?
I thought they were much stronger, and I said that they threw the elevator out the window.
Boy, that is something strong.
Now that deserves a P.U.
That's right. Okay.
P.U.
All right. So that's 3 for you, and Bob, you're coming up here. Let's see what we've got for old Bob Herman there. Everybody listen now. Wait a minute, what's that? I'm all twisted up here.
Honey, you mustn't drink before you do the show.
I don't drink. It's bad for your pancreas. Fanny Flagg said...
I beg your pardon?
Fanny Flagg said...
Hi.
Mine look fine.
Fanny Flagg said, even in a hurricane, I won't get blown away. I've got rocks in my blank. Fanny Flagg said, even in a hurricane, I won't get blown away. I've got rocks in my blank. I've got rocks in my blank.
What are you laughing at, Scully?
We're just chatting among ourselves up here.
Scully and Brett are ready.
You haven't finished.
I haven't started.
Neither is Charles Nelson.
I've got rocks in my blank, Charles. Did you hear that, Bob?
Certainly did.
Okay, you think about that while they're finishing writing here. Now we're all set. Almost. 2 answers. Fanny Flagg said, even in a hurricane, I won't get blown away. I've got rocks in my... Easy.
Fanny?
Well, I don't know.
Okay. Here we go. Bob Herman.
Elaine?
Fanny Flagg said, even in a hurricane, I won't get blown away. I've got rocks in my...
Bra?
In my bra.
I do not. I never have either.
I thought you looked a little lumpy, didn't you?
Hey, I got a problem now because we're going to have to talk to the judges. See, this is a cover-all statement that I generally... I got rocks in my buns, you know.
No, does not match. No, does not match.
If you'd had buns in your rocks, I could have allowed it.
That's right, but not this way. All right, Brett, what did you say?
Did you know that when he...
No, it's a simple request we're making, showing the answer.
Did you know that Fanny won 3rd place in a wino contest?
No, I didn't.
She shares the dressing with me. She don't have no rocks in her...
Oh, she doesn't. Where does she
has
have
them in her buns.
In her buns. All right. Charles?
Just when things look bad, Bob, the captain comes through. She doesn't have rocks in her bra.
She doesn't.
No,
That's what
she
he
has
said.
2 towels, 4 wash rags, and an old tent, but I put bra.
So, Bob, that's 1 match for you. I'm going to blow him. I've got rocks in my, and he says bra. What do you say?
Well, I don't want to offend Fanny, but it's just what I heard from Brett, because Brett told me that she has rocks in her head.
In her head?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Richard, the plot thickens.
Well, hence the expression, 2 heads Better than one.
Yes, indeed.
I didn't want to be rude. I just tried to match the gentleman.
Now, how did you respond to this? What is
I
your reaction?
responded you want my honest opinion? Do you
Your
know how
honest-
I responded?
How?
I responded to Brett's dirty mind and her dirty laugh, so I wrote bra, and she
Oh.
wrote something else.
Okay. 3-2 at the end of round one, and round two comes up right after this message for you.
Hi, Dish, here she comes. Hi, dear. Did you buy Scott towels?
Too late, Aunt Bluebell. This towel's on special.
Can't beat a special. Scott towels can. It weighs more. Look, this paper towel and the same size roll of Scott towel.
It's heavier.
Oh, 20% heavier. Heaviest roll you can buy.
She beat you special.
Heavy paper for heavy work. Weigh it for yourself, honey.
I smell clean. I smell clean. Ho, ho, ho. With Lifebuoy, I smell clean.
Hey, Adonis.
Oh,
Any soap will get you clean.
honey, it's not enough to be clean. You gotta smell clean. That's why I use Lifebuoy. So I smell clean.
Lifebuoy deodorant soap. It's not enough to be clean. You gotta smell clean.
Hey, you really do smell clean.
You think so?
Today's consolation prizes are American Tourister Go Anywhere lightweight luggage, Continental styling and carrying ease, American Tourister the casual luggage that isn't made casually, and 4 gallons of True Test Supreme Interior Latex Paint, lasting beauty in house and garden decorator colors, exclusively from True Value Hardware Store, and a supply of Wizard Air Fresheners, light, fresh fragrances in aerosol, solid, and wick air fresheners. Wizard, a natural way to freshen your home. There'll be more laughs than blanks when Match Game 74 continues in 1 minute.
I smell clean. I smell clean. With Lifebuoy, I smell clean.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi.
Daddy, won't any soap get you clean?
Sure, but it's not enough to be clean. You gotta smell clean. That's why I use Lifebuoy. So I smell clean.
Lifebuoy deodorant soap. It's not enough to be clean. You gotta smell clean.
Daddy, you really do smell clean. Now, where's my present?
Purina knows that giving your dog eggs makes him happy. But how about you?
Well, what'll it be today? Scrambled or easy over?
You can't get them any fresher than this, Toby.
Now, from Purina Dog Chow, a delicious flavor, beef and egg. Beefy flavored red nuggets and yellow nuggets made with chunks of real whole dried eggs. It's the easy way to give your dog the egg flavor he loves with the nutrition he needs. New beef and egg flavored Dog Chow.
Now, we're ready to go on here into round two. 3-2, our challengers ahead. Maureen, would you make a selection?
B, please.
Okay. Last time you matched Richard, Brett, and Charles. The 3 of you will not participate. The others will.
I'm
When-
weighing out.
When the nearsighted midget went to Alaska, he rubbed noses with a blank.
Oh, am I glad I don't have to answer that? I don't even
That's
begin
an
to
easy
understand.
one. When the nearsighted midget went to Alaska, he rubbed noses with a blank. Scoey's ready? You ready, Fanny? Yep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. All right, Maureen. When the nearsighted midget went to Alaska, he rubbed noses with a blank.
Eskimo.
See, he's this tall, and he doesn't see too well. All right. Okay, I guess she didn't quite understand it. Let's find out.
I'm with Maureen.
Did you understand it?
Yeah, you said he's this tall.
Yeah. And
So
he's
therefore
nearsighted.
he could not rub nose with the Eskimo.
Well, I would assume that he would, if he's
Well,
nearsighted.
then if he couldn't rub nose with the Eskimo, he really couldn't make it with the polar bear.
That's from the polar bear.
That, too, is a rotten answer.
Well, it's the only one I have.
What did you say?
Well, I just said another midget.
That, too,
That's
is a
good, huh?
rotten answer. Fanny Flagg.
It seems perfectly obvious to me that not one person understood the question, did they?
No.
I did.
You
now,
did.
your little midget, when they go to, where was it, hon?
Alaska.
The only thing that they could rub noses with would be a low penguin.
If there were penguins in Alaska.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's right.
So, here we go. Now, it's still 3-2, and Bob Herman, 1 to tie, 2 to win. Let's see what happens here. Charles does not play, and Fanny does not play. Vincent said, I have a really smart dog. As soon as match game 74 comes on, Fido blanks the TV set. Quickly, Vincent said, I have a really smart dog. As soon as match game 74 comes on, Fido blanks the TV set. Go.
Oh.
Okay. All set over there, Bob. Vincent said, I have a really smart dog. As soon as match game 74 comes on, Fido blanks the TV set.
Kisses?
Kisses the TV set. That's a good idea. Scully, what'd you say? The dog kisses the TV set.
What do you think he said?
Well, I said I have a dog who does this. He watches.
He watches TV.
Yeah.
Smart dog. Yep. Brett?
My dog barks at it.
He barks at it. All
Well,
right.
if you'll hang around a while, you'll get
Elaine,
to
what
like
do you
it.
say?
Vincent's dog turns it on.
Turns it on.
Yay, another on my
Okay,
side.
you must match Richard to stay in the game. Bob, what do you say, Richard? He said kisses.
Yes, I happen to know the dog very well, and I'm sure it's just a matter of opinion. He wets the TV.
Congratulations to you. You've got $100. We've got to say goodbye to Bob Herman. Together with our thanks, we've got $350 for you, Bob.
Thank you very much.
Bob Herman. Okay, as Bob goes, we're going to leave you two here for a moment or so for this message of interest.
On those mornings when you feel a twinge of occasional minor arthritis pain and its stiffness, take Anacin. While all 3 leading pain relievers reach an effective level in your bloodstream in minutes, in the final analysis, Anacin hits the highest level, and taken as directed, Anacin maintains an effective level for hours against minor arthritis pain and its stiffness. Remember, for hours of relief from minor arthritis pain and its stiffness, take Anacin, and Anacin relieves pain fast.
Now there are 2 products from the makers of Pam. Original Pam stops food from sticking. Eggs slide out, fish slide out, muffins slide out. Pam adds no fat, no calories. Now Pam brings you Golden Touch for non-stick cooking and delicious imitation buttery flavor. Compared to frying eggs in oil or margarine, Golden Touch wins the no-stick test. Try Golden Touch for stick-free cooking that adds buttery flavor. Try Pam for everyday stick-free cooking.
Okay, just have a second to say goodbye. Thank you. Join us next time, Match Game 74. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye. Bye.
Oh, bye-bye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of these CBS stations.
They're funny, they're unpredictable, and they have brilliant disguises. They're the Match Gang: Nipsey, Brett, Richard, Fanny, Betty, and Charles.
You're a randy bunch.
Wanted for stealing laughs all over the country. The Match Gang, last seen on Game Show Network.